Hi everyone, how's it going? Today's been, I think it's been relatively quiet, but there are a few developments that have come up that I want to discuss here. The first thing is that I had the meeting with the support worker, and I brought up during the house meeting, because the thing is I was in and out of the house meeting because my buzzer was getting fixed. Um, I know why that is. So I was in and out because the buzzer was getting fixed, right? And I was sitting with the support worker, and at first I brought up the meeting between myself and the EIS nurse and my psychotherapist. I brought that up and I said, "You said that you checked the CCTV cameras, and then you checked back over 4 hours and you couldn't see anything, and that was what you told me during the meeting." And then she said, "No, I didn't say that." She said quite plainly in front of everyone. A Moral was there. One of the other tenants from adjacent to us were there. So she said it plain. She said it plain as day in front of them. "No, I didn't say that." And then after the meeting was done and everything was over with, I sat down with Dee again, and then I said, "All right, so walk me through this." You said to me twice, you said twice during the meeting, we looked back through the CCTV cameras. We couldn't find anything for like 4 hours. And it wasn't linking up with the time that you specified. So, and then she said, and then I said to her, "Okay, so you said that twice during the meeting. And then now, as soon as we have the house meeting, I bring that up in front of the house meeting, and you're saying you never said that. Now we're having a private conversation. You're changing your tune, and you said, well, actually, when I called the EIS nurse, that's when I told them about the camera issue." And I'm thinking, like, there's so many things wrong with this story. First of all, if there was something wrong with the time, then why wouldn't it occur to you to check for a CCTV error? Because I've given you a correct time and the door is broken, so the story checks out. Why didn't you immediately get the CCTV fixed or looked at? Like, why didn't you think of this? And then second of all, why would you change your story if that's really what the story is? Like, I'm not buying this at all. Like, how are you going to sit there? You've lied to me twice now. So the first time you said that there wasn't any footage on the CCTV camera, now you're saying that you never said that. And then now you're saying you did say that, but you said that over the phone to the EIS nurse. You see, she keeps changing her story around. Do you understand what I'm saying? She keeps changing her story, and then she wants to turn around and say, like, my mental health is broken and all that kind of stuff. Because they're blatantly lying. They're blatantly covering for amoral. They want to turn around and say, "Oh, I know she's a difficult tenant." No, motherfucker. She's no more difficult than anyone else in this house. She's a stalker, yes. She's annoying, yes. But she's no different to any other person in this house that's annoyed me. She's no different to anybody else. So don't try to pin this on her. Try to make out like it's her fucking fault. Because the thing is, she will only do what she feels she can get away with. I've said that before. So why are you trying to pin this on her? Trying to make her and me look bad, trying to pin it on us. And in the meantime, you ain't doing your job and you're lying through your teeth and trying to gaslight me. That shit isn't on. And I let her know that shit wasn't on. I said, we're going to discuss this on Wednesday. We're going to get this shit ironed out, because what you're not about to do is you're not about to try to pass it off onto me and to another housemate when you are straight up letting them get away with bullshit. Repeatedly. Because Amoral don't run the house. You run the house. You run the house, and you have changed your story, what? 3 times. And that was just about the CCTV camera, let alone all the other times that I've had discussions with you. You changed your story 3 fucking times. And even after all of that, you still didn't tell me who the person was in the camera. You still didn't tell me who the person in the camera was. When I was working with B, that was a last support worker, she I basically stood with her and watched the CCTV cameras. And I went through it with her and I discussed all the times that the person was supposed to have arrived and stuff like that. And the thing is, you could have done that. You could have let me know, I'm looking at the CCTV cameras, come watch it with me, and then we can go through the cameras to see who the culprit is. But you didn't do any of that. Instead, you did this cloak and dagger bullshit, changing your story 3 motherfucking times. That's ridiculous. That's fucking ridiculous. And then you want to try and blame her. I'm not having it. I'm not having it. I'm not having it. You're not going to blame Amoral for this. You're not going to do it. I don't like that bitch. Because the thing is, she does childish shit. She's arrogant and hypocritical. She's not even that good a liar. But if you think for 1 second that I'm going to keep this fucking petty feud going between me and her and I'm not looking at you, you got another thing coming. You and the police. Because you're the same people that allowed somebody who tried to set me up as a mentally ill person, tried to weaponize my mental illness against me in order to frame me for something I didn't do, just to get me out of the house. You let that person stay here for the best part of a year. Better yet, the police didn't do nothing either. The police had evidence right in their hands, didn't do shit. Amoral is not the one who let somebody run up and through here, threatening me, trying to shake me down, trying to frame me, and let them stay in the house. I'ma watch you. And then you got support worker after support worker doing your dirty work and lying for you. So don't try and drag Amoral into this. Amoral's one person. Okay, fine, I don't like the bitch. But she's one person. How much control does one person really have? There's something not right about this. You got support workers changing their story. You got support workers changing their story and trying to deflect tenants' mental health onto themselves when tenants bring up a problem. That's blatant misconduct. Mind. That's blatant misconduct. And then you want to turn around and blame me and another tenant, citing our mental health issues and our personality differences. I'ma drag your ass on Wednesday. Know that. And then on top of that, you want to get everything fixed just in preparation for my moving out. Because I know that's where you're going with this. You either want me to move out or you want me to be in a position where I'm vulnerable. Because that's how you operate. You mean to tell me I've reported you to authorities already? I'm already getting ready to get some legal help behind me if anything goes left. And now you want to have flat inspections. I know what the fuck you're doing. I'm not stupid. Hang on a sec. I'll be back.